Have you tried this before? She is not only doing her assignment while watching the drama, but also listening to music while testing with friends. If you have tried something like this, you have experienced the taste of multitasking. According to the Oxford Dictionary, multitask refers to doing several things at the same time.
Everyone knows how to multitask, but do you know how our brain handles it? There are two parts of our brain mainly responsible for multitasking. They are prefrontal cortex and thalamic reticular nucleus (TRN). For prefrontal cortex, it has been frequently indicated as a brain region that mediates multitasking and switching processes, and it could direct the focus on one sense over another. Also, it is responsible for decision-making in complex behaviors, disrupt TRN neural signaling, and have communication with TRN. Then, for TRN, it is a shell-shaped region in the center of our brain, which is likely responsible for the ability to routinely and seamlessly multitask. Besides, TRN as a switchboard to control the amount of information the brain receives, as well as limiting and filtering out sensory information that we don't want to pay attention to. When we multitask, the brain switches attention back and forth between activities. Therefore, we are not actually doing both activities at the same time.
Hong Kong people love multitasking. On the streets, it is not difficult to find people listening to music and testing while they're walking. Let's find out why Hong Kong people love multitasking in the following interview.
I think multitasking is quite efficient when I'm socializing, like maybe chatting with my friends during eating.
Because I can focus on doing multiple tasks at the same time, and the efficiency is quite well.
So, people love multitasking due to efficiency. But is it true that multitasking is efficient? To find out, the following experiment is conducted to see the effect of multitasking on efficiency. In Test A, there are 30 simple mathematics questions. The volunteer was asked to complete the test in a silent environment. The calculator was not allowed to use. The time for the volunteer to finish the test was taken. After the volunteer finished the test, the time was marked down. Then, the answer was marked immediately. If there are any incorrect answers, the volunteer will be asked to correct it. The time used to correct the answer is considered as addition time, and the addition time was marked down as well. Only the test with all correct answers is considered as a finished test. The total time used to finish Test A was labeled as T1. Test B is a different set of mathematics questions with Test A, but the level of difficulty is similar. The volunteer was asked to do the test with listening to music, and the rest of the procedure carried in Test B was the same in Test A. The total time used to finish Test B was labeled as T2. We have invited 30 volunteers who are Year 1 students studied in CTU to take our test. The results as follow. Let's see how the data distribute first. In this graph, We can see that without listening to music, people finish the task faster and the set of data is more focused at one point. Those who listening to music, the majority finish the task slower, and the set of data is much more diverse. And the mean difference of T1 and T2 is 67 seconds, which is more than a minute. It can be concluded that multitasking is not efficient at all. But why? The reason behind is related to attention. If people have better attention, the efficiency will be higher. It means that higher the focus on doing one thing, the higher the efficiency. TRN is the part of our brain which helps us to focus. On the other hand, the prefrontal cortex helps to direct focus on one sense over another when we are multitasking. In other words, our focus keeps switching and the attention is lowered when we are multitasking. Therefore, we can conclude that the more the tasks we handle at once, the lower the efficiency at the result. In conclusion, if you want to achieve the highest efficiency, you can try to do one thing at one time and avoid multitasking.